I'm Joe Clarkson here with Chilling with a Polar Bear. This week we have Lacey Shumate. Lacey is the captain of the girls swim team. Thank you for being with us,
Thanks
Lacey.
for having me.
No problem. We'll get right into it. Lacey, when did you first learn how to swim, and then when did you take it into the competitive arena?
I actually was introduced to the water as like a baby.
Oh, yeah?
So, yeah. And when I was 3, I joined my first team, just a summer swim team basically because my older sister was on it.
Yeah.
And I wanted to do that. But joined a Y team and started swimming competitively like year-round when I was 8.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about Ohio Northern now. What led you to ONU, and then why did you decide to continue your swimming career here?
Actually, the pharmacy program is why I came. And then when I finished high school swimming, I didn't want to swim in college. But once I came here, I thought about it more, tried out for the team, and guess been swimming since then.
Now, being a student athlete, you obviously have a lot of responsibility. How do you balance such a demanding athletic and academic schedule?
Since I've been swimming for so long, I learned time management at a pretty young age, so just carried that over into college, and it's been especially important this year with my P5 year.
Yeah.
So.
Now, you decided to sit out your P4 year last year. How did taking a year off change your approach to your final season?
When I decided to sit out, I actually wasn't planning on returning. So now that I really just want to take the most of it and have fun and really enjoy my teammates and have a successful season.
Yep. Now, what has been the biggest adjustment you've had to make since you returning, taking a year off?
Since I wasn't planning on coming back, I wasn't in the pool. So coming back and training, getting back into shape, and it's been a struggle, but I have a great support system with Coach Ewald and my teammates and my mom at home, so it's been good.
Now, this year's squad, you guys have a lot of freshmen. What do the young swimmers bring to the team, and what are you focusing on as a captain and as a leader?
The freshmen, it's a great class. They're very talented, so it's great to have them here. And as a captain and the men's captain, Casey, we're just really focusing on leading by example and kind of setting the stage where they can just follow it so they can do it when they're an upperclassman next year.
Now, the program continues to progress. You guys continue to break records. What is your next step? What is your next goal, and what are you doing to make sure that that happens?
So, once again, for like the women's team, we want to repeat as conference champions, but we're looking more towards like the national stage, and would love to have the women's team make some national cuts this year. So we're just taking advantage of all of our opportunities and really working towards that goal.
Now, what are your individual and team goals specifically for this final season
So
of yours?
specifically, repeat as conference champs, get some national cuts, and hopefully actually make it to the meet. So those are like our overall big team goals, and to repeat as in-season champs as well. Individually, I like to improve on my times, hopefully break some of my records I have, and set a positive, just a positive last season for the going out.
Now, you've experienced several championship moments. You've broken several records. Is there one moment in particular that stands out to you, very memorable?
Every championship meet has been very memorable for me. Freshman year especially, with being the first year the girls ever won a conference. So I had a very successful meet that year as well. That's one of the highlights. But I would have to say the next two, like sophomore year, I missed the first half due to a broken collarbone. So coming back from that and then being an individual champion again after that. And then the last year I swam, I had mono and had to sit out all of December. So coming back and helping the girls win conference again. So those are my highlights, just...
Hopefully you'll be a little more healthy your final season.
Yeah, that's a goal this year, have a complete season.
So, last question, Lacey. Short term, long term, where do you see this program going in the future?
Well, definitely short term being a dominating force in the conference. We have been, and I just see that continuing to grow. Long term, I think we're going to definitely step it up. We keep getting more freshmen in, talented. We keep getting faster in general. So I think we're going to become more competitive with bigger schools, different divisions, and hopefully become known on the national level.
Great. Well, thank you so much for taking your time to sit down with me today, Lacey. For ONU Sports, I'm Joe Clarkson.